solution to the problem. This is why we are here. If you disagree with me, come up and give your position. This is my position. This is the position of Northern Nigeria. So if you disagree, make your position known. Yes, we should create. There should be a room for discussion. Call it national conference. Call it national conference. Call it restructuring. Call it whatever. I agree that we should come to a round table and discuss Nigeria.
I see you.
Discuss the
Good
way
morning.
forward for Nigeria. I agree that we are disagreeing. I agree that there's a problem. This is why we are here. Good. Let us discuss the controversy and let us find a solution to the problem. Please allow me. This is why we are here. If you disagree with me, come up and give your position. This is my position. This is the position of Northern Nigeria. So if you disagree, make your position known. Yes, we should create. There should be a room for discussion. Call it national conference. Call it national conference. Call it restructuring. Call it whatever. I agree that we should come to a round table and discuss Nigeria and discuss the way forward for Nigeria. I agree that we are disagreeing. I agree that there's a problem.
Okay, my people, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. We are back again on this one, and this is a Sunday morning. So how are we all doing today? I can see my brother here, Adelile is here, and Kruma. Thank you guys for joining me. Please click on the like button and share the video if you can, so that others will join us as we are here. So as you can see the title of the video, commoners mocked Biafran Prime Minister Ekpa over Biafra national football team. Some of you have seen what is going on X and other platforms.
Fake news about Ekpa.
Why I mentioned X is that is where I actually, had opportunity to see some of their propaganda video, and we are going to go through those things. Why some of them are not happy because of the different national team, and why they think it is a joke. I've seen some of them saying that it's a mockery of the freedom, that is a disgrace to Biafran freedom. A lot of people have different opinion about it from their own campo. Okay, Sonny, I see you, my brother. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for joining me this hour. Help me click on the like button, it's very important. So I'm trying to share the video. Actually, that's what is distracting me at the moment. Just give me some time. Give me some time. Let us share the video. I have to share it first.
We need to discuss the problem. We are disagreeing with ourselves, and we have every reason to disagree. The North, before now, is saying we don't believe in separation. But as I'm standing, I'm telling you that if there's going to be separation tomorrow, the North is ready for it. We are also ready. Let's go our either ways. And I'm telling you this with all sincerity. Northern Nigeria before now do not want to hear anything separation. But as at today, as I speak to you, the North is equally ready to lead. Please disagree with me, but I will speak. This is why we are here. This is why we are here. Good. Let us discuss the controversy and let us find a solution to the problem.
Okay, so the Biafra national team that are playing in Europe, in Portugal, some people that want to do the propaganda, they don't pay attention to know what is the aim of that national team, of the Biafran football team. They don't care to know. Some of them are even asking where can you show us the calendar, the timetable of the match, and when they're going to play and all that? Why they're asking that? Because they only see that Biafran's government in exile have announced the national team and that they are going to play football match. They don't care to see the other information, subsequent information that follows up, or that was announced before the pictures on the video that they are sharing. Because PM actually detailed everything on his S handle. But the problem is that, are they willing to pay attention to follow it step by step, to have the knowledge of what that team and the aim of that team, what it's all about? They don't have the time to do anything. Instead, they choose to jump into just to lay hands on anything that they can use to do their propaganda. So my people, before we go further, I want to encourage you to like the video. We are just 15 people now watching. Like the video, click on the like button, subscribe if you are new. Very, very important. We are on our way to 1,000K. We have only 600 at the moment. So do me a favor, subscribe if you are new, and like the video, of course, so that others will get to watch it. Because these people, they love to share information that they cannot even explain. Like, they don't have time to analyze out of hate. If, for example, PM announced, maybe let's say that he's used his platform and make a post or a video and publish it and said that that Jesus Christ is Lord. Because that message come from him, they will find a way to tell you that Jesus Christ is not Lord, that Jesus Christ is not God. Out of hate they have for PM, they don't want to hear anything, whether good or bad, that come from him. And that is the problem they have, and they don't know. They don't know. Now, you see this woman, you see this Okukwibo. This Okukwibo here is one of the worst women in our land. This woman, she is not just insulting herself, but she has made herself to look like a mad person. I keep on saying this because some of you have watched her videos severally. Some of you maybe you don't pay attention to you. She's just saying, talking. Here on this platform, last time we were analyzing her video, somebody made a comment. I forgot the name of the person that told us that Ada Joramma, not confess, I want to confirm. Okay, she confirmed that they contacted her to be like this woman. Use your platform to attack Biafrans, and we are going to pay you handsomely. And she refused. Then they used this lady, this woman here, as an example for her to accept. But she refused. When you look at what comes out from mouth of this Okukibo, this low village fowl, you will find out that what they said is actually what she's doing. Looking for anything to talk down on PM and Biafrans. Imagine this woman calling PM that boy. The boy in Europe. You are going to listen to her. This is her latest video of propaganda. And I think we need to start with her video, because that may help you to understand what we are talking about. Now listen. Let me increase the volume first before starting.
One boy that is living in abroad.
Did you hear that? One boy that is living in abroad. You are going to hear that maybe some of you have seen the video, but if you have not, this is an opportunity for you to understand how senseless people can be because of money. Listen.
Promised my people, indeed, that he will give them Biafra on the 2nd of December 2024. I hope people have not forgotten, because that date and day is sacrosanct. While people are still anticipating, waiting patiently for Biafra to be declared on the 2nd of December, the same boy that promised my people Biafra has unveiled Biafra national team. He said this is Biafra footballers.
Now, our culture forbid women parading herself like a man. Even if you don't like PM, addressing PM as that one boy, that boy, is a no-no for me personally. You know, if you know me, you know me. I'm a kind of person that hate to accept or love what I hate. I agree that we must not support everything. Everybody must not be under one canopy. I know. And I also agree that we must not use, say something out of sentiment. I don't like what P2B is doing. But have you ever hear or listen to any of my video or hear me calling P2B, a rat or shit or that kind of nonsense, using the derogatory word of him? I can only tell you that I don't have any personal problem with him, but this is what I feel. I feel that if you become president, that our people are going to suffer. But in the other hand, people who see P2B as Messiah, we now turn around to somebody that have different opinion or belief of what they believe, what they have, and start using all manner of derogatory word on that person. If you come now, they will tell you that everybody must not believe what you believe. You need to mellow down because this is our own. We are fighting each other. That is what you will be hearing. Just like when Master Namdekano's wife started abusing Biafrans, people decided to respond. Guess what? Some of them started jumping on their platform. That you are insulting Master Namdekano's leader, as if they actually love Master Namdekano. That's the shocking part of it. They don't. They don't love anything that has to do with Master Namdekano. And you see her when you watch some of her video, talking to Yoruba people, talking to Tinubu people, talking to other tribes, as if she knows she have Nigerian, format to make Nigerian to work in her hand. One thing you need to understand is that Igbo people are Republican in nature, but you don't use that to abuse others. And like I said, I expect them to disagree with what PM stand for, because they have their own different agenda. But insulting PM, when you are trying to make mockery of his achievement and what he's doing, even though deep down their mind, they understand that what he's doing is the only way to go. But why must he be from somebody from a boy state? That is another thing. Sometimes if I make a comment like this, some people from Anambra or Enugu or Imo Abia will start, or even some people from a boy. I'm not from a boy. Don't get it twisted. But I hate injustice. You cannot be fighting for freedom that you are being marginalized and you are being, pushed down and suppressed. At the same time, people are still seeing your hand holding other people down. How can you justify that? And that is what PM is bringing that they don't like. PM despise, he hates so much anything. Whenever you see like anybody around him trying to do cabal, PM will kick you out instanta. And there's a reason for that. He is the one among all these people, apart from Master Namdekano, PM is the only person that do not encourage cabal system. The only person that can calm down and hear what you are saying and trying to give you that audience for you to, and he loved good thing, which every real Igbo man do. We love good thing. That's why you see another man that have money, he will love to drive one of the best car, to believe in a one mansion that is, that is updated, to see his children, going to schools that matter. You know what I mean? That Igbo people love that quality things like that. But you see all this Ofeke, mixed blood. You see them pretend to speaking Igbo as if they know everything about Igbo language, Igbo culture, but they are yapping. Imagine a woman like this. I don't blame her because I was told that she was born and she grew up in the north. Probably she don't have that basic knowledge of her people. And I was also told, I don't know if it's true or not, that her father lost his life in the north based on this northern crisis. Her father happened to be one of the victims. Do you understand? I don't know if it is true. This is just a rumor, okay? Don't take it serious. Maybe you can on your own, maybe you have better access to verify what I just said, if it is true or not. So, but don't hold me on that. That's why I will make sure that I will tell you what I feel, what I hear, and the one that is verified, I will let you know. Now, I will still touch some of the things that, because I've seen some news flying everywhere online about what Trump said and all that. There's a lot of fake information that's out there. But I will, maybe if I have time on this broadcast, I may touch that. Now, hear what this lady said and the way her body language, this is mockery in a higher order. They don't remember, or they do remember, but they just want to know, test Biafran's patience. But they need to know this. There's time for everything. There is time for everything. It's only a fool that will play with bomb. Like you see bomb and you start playing with it, knowing that it can destroy you in a trick of an eye. Because, or somebody that is playing with gas, gas stove or gas cylinder, something like that, it is harmful to play with. What I'm trying to say is that don't expect PM to start addressing you people or to attack you. No, because PM as a prime minister, somehow he's being restricted in some certain things. But that does not mean that he cannot do something or he's handicapped. But what I'm trying to say is that what I'm like, the way I'm saying, I'm making this video now, PM may not have time. He may not have all the time to come out and, reply them one by one. And if you notice PM, maybe if you notice who PM is actually, you must have understand that PM don't reply women with, in a haste. Go and check his track record. He may come out and say, share video of all their propaganda and have some, some message attached to it just to debunk it or to explain things or to expose them the more. But PM, every woman that have attacked PM in the past, PM do give them long time to repent. And that is why, one of the reasons why I said personally, I cannot have that kind of patience that PM do have. I can't. Like if I happen to be Biafran Prime Minister and you say this kind of thing that you are saying now, I will make sure that you hear from me. I'm being honest. Because you cannot, for no just reason, he did not steal anything from you. He did not take any of your property. He did not destroy. You are just carrying out rumor, fake information that all of us have access to verify whether it is true or not. There's a video that I published in our main platform just few minutes or few hours ago before this live stream. Please, after this live stream, go and watch it properly. You will hear sense of conversation. Somebody will come out and tell you that because of the coming of Biafran Prime Minister, Ekpa, and Biafran government in Ezra, that is why we are having roadblock in Igbo land. Can you just imagine that? Something that even non-Igbo people can testify, that has been there for a very long time. One of the main reasons M0cked was shouting and pushing that Nigerians should take stop militarizing our road and our region in southeastern part of Nigeria as of today. One of the reasons that made M0cked to even go harder on Nigerian security outfit and the way they are treating our people. Roadblock had been there for a very long time. It did not start this. It did not even start under Mas Namorkan. But you see somebody who claimed that he's an Igbo man telling you that roadblock, that just hear this, trying to justify roadblock in our land by telling you that no, you cannot do it that way. And why must you say that Nigerian army and police are everywhere in our road? That is because of activity of Simon Ekpa. That it's not the Nigerian government fault that roadblock and checkpoints are everywhere in our land because they are trying to stop the criminality of Simon Ekpa in Anokwa. So all these years, in 2015, 2014, even 2020, the M0cked is here. And we notice, we have seen roadblock, even before the killing of Ikonso, ESN was in the bush. Then all of a sudden we started hearing about unknown gunman. What was their primary activities then, if you can remember? It was not chasing those roadblocks, attacking police in the checkpoint. And prison break that we had have you all of a sudden you just can't remember those things. We have prison breaks, not one, not two, series of them in the eastern part in our land then, because of the activity of this same roadblock. Why I'm going through this roadblock issue is because all this is somehow connected to what we are discussing now. People who hate PM and Biafrans, or who are hell-bent in making sure that they do everything possible to criticize what Biafrans are doing, they can go at any length to do that. And that is what this M0cked is doing here. Now listen to her again. I was thinking that in Abia State, Abia women are, because I was told that she's from Abia. I don't know if it's Imo or Abia. Please, if you know her state, let me know. But I think she's from Abia. I think. But we do hear about women riots, and all of a sudden, it seems to me that women from that part now, we just have few people that can reason. Anyway, hear her. No, wait. Start from here.
Has unveiled Biafra national team. He said this is Biafra footballers. Watch them. If you are among the people waiting for Biafra to come on the 2nd of December, now the footballers in them be this. These are Biafra national team. I believe you can see Chukwu Makasi. You can see Abadia Neze, he just passed now. You can see Obumneke.
Now, you see that how she started mocking the whole thing, the little children that her own son, if she have any, will be older than this one. Those lads. Why is she mocking them? Just to get back at PM, to undermine what PM is doing, as if that is enough. She started by telling the name, meaning that as an Igbo person, you must bear Igbo name, right? You must bear Igbo name as your first name. Amanda and Chokoma. What is her own name? Lizzie. So Lizzie is Igbo name. You see how senseless they can be. Well, your own name is Lizzie. Is Lizzie Amaka? Is Lizzie Wada? Is Lizzie Ifoma? Chinecherem? Is that Igbo name? Your own name that is talking, and all of them sharing the name, these are not Biafras that I hope you recognize them. Judging by the color, our people are not naturally, Igbo women are not, we are fair in complexion, but your own is too like people from all those Lebanon. Maybe your father is from there, who knows? Even your color of your eyes and everything. So, do you look like an African? If they want to say African women come out, natural queen from Africa, can you bring Lizzie as a due to her complexion? Since complexion is the issue, your own color now, do you actually look like African women? Even your shape doesn't look like African women. You look like all a mix. I'm not saying that Igbo people are not fair in complexion. We are. I know. I understand that. But for you to focus and capitalize on people's color, what is your own color, if I may ask? What do you represent? And like I said, I don't know her state. I don't know if she's from Abia or Imo. Wherever she comes from. She's there as a lot of the way Nigeria is going. You think that if Nigeria is working, we'll be shouting separation. No. If Nigeria is meant to work, the problem is not about being a country with Yoruba man or Yoruba tribe or Hausa tribe or Fulani tribe. That's not the problem. The problem is we cannot survive together. Not because I hate Yoruba, but I don't want to be in a country with Yoruba man. No. Nobody is asking for separation or disintegration of Nigeria because of that. But the truth of the matter is that coming together is just like, nursing hatred and tribal issue among all the group, all the people that have found themselves trapped in that place. Now, since complexion is the issue, with US and all of them sharing the whole thing, this is their current House of Representatives from other states. Are you following what I'm saying? Look at the man, this one here. Okay, this man here, does he look like a Igbo person? This is not about football, and this man here you are seeing now, you are watching. Is this man if you look at this man, you can you say, apart from the red cap, the Igbo traditional cap that he's putting on, apart from this one now, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, this is my brother? He look like me, he look like us. She don't have any problem with this one. They don't have problem with this one, but where is their problem is on football, the Biafra national football team. That's their problem, right? And I will still tell you what I felt about the team. Why PM, organize it the way you choose the people that you have watched on the video. But my question is, between this man and those children playing football, okay, which of them have impact, economic impact in the life of Igbo people? Which of them can influence the life of Igbo people? Is it somebody who happened to be representing? I think they said he's representing. Let me look for it. I think Abia South and Abia North. Let me see where they have that. They're trying to explain what this man is, his position in politics in Nigeria. He is the one that had issue with boat driver. If you know, you know. This man, he is the one that had issue with the boat driver. So where's the? Let me. Okay, look at it here. Look at it. Aba, north and south of Abia State. He is the House of Rep member representing Aba North and Aba South. Hey, look at him here. And this man now, Liz and her commoner group, they all feel that this one is very, very okay. There's no problem. Having somebody representing your constituency with the same complexion that you are complaining about, just to play football. The reason of that football is to create awareness, not to bring gold to your treasure or to bring gold to your country. No, it's awareness to register in just to change the record of the tournament. And some of them said that they have checked the website of FIFA. They checked the website of UN, not UN, European Union. Yeah, is it not UEFA? That's the European Football Organization, organization or whatever they call that. They have checked their website and they don't see any tournament going on. Now, coming back to the reason why PM choose to select these young boys, these 19 years old children. Some of them are not even up to 19. The way to me, I feel that some of them are still 17, 16. But whatever, people that are playing football in the tournament, they have age bracket. So for Biafran to have their own representative there, you need to bring people the same age bracket. Go and check all the pictures and videos that they are sharing that US they have played matches here. They play in Russia. Go and check all of them. They are all Okongo. People with pot belly. People in their 30s. People in their 40s. These are people that they are using to play to represent Biafra. The issue is that they think that people that they're carrying their flag in their street to support us, we want Biafra, Catalonians and the rest of them. You think that they are not watching your football and people that are playing for you, knowing that you don't have future. Seeing young boys playing football simply means that you have future. These are future people that you're actually fighting for to get that Biafra. If they can appreciate good things, they should start thanking PM for even having the time to bring people that represent you, knowing fully well that you don't have people that will do that for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, it did not start today. In 1967 to 1970s, Biafran also have Biafran national team that represent Biafrans in the world stage. Okay? Maybe in the tournament, you know, that kind of thing, just in the sports. And they're all the same Caucasian. Now, watch this. This is old Biafran national team as far back as 1970s and 1967. 1960, look at it, 1967, you see, like you can see here now, 1967 to 1970s, okay? And this is, look at them. Did you see any black person here? Why? Because you are struggling to have your independent. First before you. But you that have already the land, you have everything to settle in Nigeria. You still have white man that have different color from you. Since color is your problem, and he's currently representing you in the House of Representatives in Nigeria as a country. Does it mean that you don't have any black person to contest? You see, the selective judgment that they normally do. They prefer to support Mr. A and they ignore Mr. B. Now let me go through the comment section. Dinah, I see your comment. Thank you so much for your time. You said all those foolish and confused idiots that love money than their life are just barking like dogs because they don't care about the freedom of their own people. They don't at all. Obviously, I see you. Can report in Dewo. Good morning from here. Good morning to you, my brother. Nice to have you. And John said, my sister, you are right. The stereotype Simon is talking have made him mad. See, this one is you need to go and refill your brain before you comment, because what I have just said now is out of point. She's right on what? How is she right? How is she right? You guys cannot use your brain for once. But you are lazy to find out the truth, to devote time to verify information before you run with it. Bless you, brother. Thank you so much, Chima. I see you. Buchi John, nice question, Kai. Let senseless lazy always this question. Now answer this question. You are right. You are right. And I actually called her name Lies instead of Lizzie. So that tells a lot. Happy May. Wow, you are awake at this hour. You are awake, my sister. Good morning, your time. I think it's morning or evening. I don't know your time. Nice to have you. I hope everything is all right with you. So, my people, I want you to have in mind that more propaganda are on the way. But it is always good to, calm down, to understand what is going on before you. Imagine I don't discuss with PM, but I can tell you from afar what I'm seeing. You understand? If you have free mind and free spirit, it will be more easy for you to understand what you are doing. They abandon the issue of Biafra totally, and all they are doing now is to refresh their system and see what PM said. Then they will not comment on that. They refresh their system and see what PM said. They will not comment on that. Is that your freedom? So M0cked will spend how many years to build IPOB and fund them and all this just to build a group of people that will be analyzing what another person is doing. That's all, nothing more. That means everything that M0cked represent, or stand for, is just a mess. John Obasi, good morning, my brother. They will continue to run mad and Biafra will stay calm. Last, she will buy herself. No, it has not gotten to that. There's no, you know what? They are the one threatening people's life. Every now and then you hear them, they will send to Chukwu. We are going to send them to Chukwu. That kind of utterances is to tell you their mentality. They can't stand opposition. That you hate what they're saying, they can't stand it because that's what they're known for. Now, this is another. This guy, sometimes they very end up the same here to mess with. So Simon Ekpa is a prime minister of Biafra. Laugh of loud. Tony Rufus. Tony, you need to. The question you should ask yourself is, what is Biafra? Because most of you that are saying, he's not a Biafra, he's not, he's self-acclaimed Biafra. None of you actually believe that Biafra exists. Do you actually believe that is Biafra before you start talking about the prime minister? Because I've seen even some Nigerian news media who say self-acclaimed prime minister of Biafra. My question before we can now move to who is Biafra, who is the prime minister, who is not prime minister. Do you agree that's Biafra? Yes or no? Tony, your name simply means that you're not even a Biafra, though. Brother, I know Biafra and how it comes about. Where are you from? You don't know Biafra. What do you know about Biafra? And what do you know about Simon Ekpa that you're talking about? You don't know anything at all. Your own is just to talk. You understand? Your own is just to talk. Talk is cheap. talk is cheap. And some of you don't actually believe that Igbos will ever will ever have their freedom. So you need to agree on all those things before you start questioning who is the prime minister, who is not prime minister. And you that is questioning how he become prime minister, how he became prime minister and all that, why is he a prime minister, who actually voted him in and all that, the same you in the same body and the same everything that you have, you will still have those things, and you cannot even tell how you become a Nigeria. Like, how did you become a Nigeria? You can't even explain that. And your current government in your state, which I don't know the state where you come from, you don't even know how your governor is being elected. Who is representing you? Have you ever for once, as a citizen, have access to your House of Rep, that you can be able to tell them, okay, he's what do they normally call them? My honorable, we need to this road, this table your problem you have in your society to him. He is the one representing you in Abuja. Do you have such access? No, you don't bother, because to you, they once they give birth to you, they have reshaped your belief and your spirit to accept that everything must be the way they want, and you don't have audacity or temerity to question anything. And the only way you think you have access to question anything is because of Biafra. So you can talk anyhow. That is somehow, sometimes I feel like, to be honest with you, Africans don't actually necessarily need democracy, because we are wired to abuse every opportunity that comes our way. Like, every slighted chance we have, we always use it. We are prone to that, to abuse everything that is free or that is soft to us. But you see, once you use iron hand on African people, they will respect you, they will humble themselves. That negative bad spirit that are making them to talk anyhow will somehow disappear naturally. You understand? That is why you are in Nigeria, a group or a nation, a group of people, a nation, Fulani, are busy eating all manner of things. Kolo kolo, this one is not wood that you are sleeping. They, in your presence, they are using iron hand on you, and you cannot question them, because Africans are meant to use iron hand on them. Once you use iron hand on them, they will respect you. I'm an African person, though. Don't you understand? I'm not saying that this for I'm not saying this is only for one group of people. Africans are like that. I don't. Left for me, I prefer to have a government like military regime that have people at heart, like Gaddafi. That's what Africa need. Because if you give Africans chance to practice democracy, they will abuse it like never before. Imagine if upon all the problem and everything to talk about the Nigerian government and what our people are going through in Nigeria, for example, all Lizzie and her cohort can talk about is football team of Biafran Prime Minister, and a boy that promised my people that he will bring out Biafra, that they are waiting December 2nd, that December 2nd is sacrosanct. This person that is saying this did not even care to bother or to ask question. Why is it that I don't have constant power supply? I am now 50 years. I am now 40 years. This is my 30. I am now in my late 20. I am now in my early 20. But since I was born, I have not spent 1 month, okay, where there's no power failure, like no interruption or whatsoever. You don't have medical care, nothing. They don't ask that question. But the only thing that they find worthy of asking is Simon Ekpa and Biafrans. This kind of people, is shocking. And Tony said, Tony Rufo is my name, but don't let those two English names deceive you. I am a full-born Nigerian man, though I am not in any position to tell you about what you believe. No, I'm not. I'm not even asking you whether you're Nigerian or not. I'm asking you where in Nigeria are you from? I know you're Nigerian. Okay, and I don't care your name, to be honest with you. Whether you answer whatever you bear, that's your name. I'm not here to criticize your name. I'm only asking you what state are you from. And we are Biafra says someone Biafra said, "Good morning, brother. Good morning to you." And Emmanuel, this guy accept that someone is a thief. If you tell me what he stole from you, then I'll accept. Just mention someone is a scammer. Just tell me what he stole from you. Just if you can tell me that this is what Simon Ekpa, okay, the African Prime Minister, that he scammed you, or you gave him money, you had business to do with him, and he ran away with that money. My brother, I will now just prove it to me. Just one, because do you know, to criticize or talk bad on somebody is one of the worst sin that you can commit. And he have access to deal with you because you are using his name just to slander his name, which is very, very bad. I can also decide to cook up story against you, that you understand, against you, that you eat human body, that kind of thing, and use some software and design you just to do propaganda against you, just to destroy your name. So why do you choose in this your life to spend the time, your precious time, to do something evil? What are you going to gain with that? Nothing. It is not advisable. If you want Biafra to come, do you believe one person cannot bring Biafra? That is why M0cked bring I think is it PM you want to write? PR Simon Ekpa. Okay, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Okay, and Rufo indicate that he is Yoruba Afanja. Okay, guy, we already have problem with his like from Oduduwa extract. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot. If he's a Yoruba person, why are you afraid of mentioning your tribe? Why are you scared that I will go hard on your tribe? No, I'm not gonna go hard on your tribe. I can only single you out because every tribe have their funds and they live. So then it will not help me to understand where you're coming from. Do you understand? And no matter what, the only people that I face that I have concern in what they're saying is follow Biafra, follow Igbo person. If you are a Yoruba man, you are a Hausa person, you are a Fulani man, and decide to say anything, I understand. I'm not bothered. So I'm only concerned about my own brothers that are fighting each other. Do you understand? That's my own concern. I'm not here. If you hear me calling them a flavor, because I want them to bring their brain, in order. Because you cannot see your people being killed and somebody is defending them, and you call that person and you turn around and say the person is making mistake. If a Yoruba person said that Simon Ekpa have destroyed Southeast, Simon Ekpa, I understand why you're saying that. He cannot beat a child and tell the child not to cry. So I see that as a way of your own, the way you choose to cry your own cry, which is normal because you have many free reasons to cry, to be honest with you. And Emmanuel Jr. says, tell Simon to tell us the name of the Biafran that played match and show us the video. People that watch the game fools. You just ask a question and you're attaching it to fools. What is the fool about what you're saying? Is it fool that there's nobody played match, or fool that I should ask Simon? You see how you can allow your brain to work for once. You just ask a very genuine question. You want him to tell you the name of Biafrans that played in the match, right? Now, I also want you to tell me, Celestin Babayaro. I don't know if you know Celestin Babayaro. Is he from northern part or eastern part of Nigeria? And he played the Nigerian national team. Why must somebody from Imo State, Saresen Babayaro, change his surname to Babayaro, which is a northern name, for him to play in Nigerian nationality? And you're Nigerian, you understand, you know what I'm saying. You can do your own finance. You see, had it been that those things are not happening around you and you are not questioning it, then I may say you have a genuine reason. But I cannot see you worthy to ask such questions when I know that you have seen something that is even that is worthy of you to talk about, to question, and you ignore that and focus on it. That means you are just a hypocrite. If you agree that you're a hypocrite, then you saying fool. You are saying fool because you feel angered. You know, you feel so bitter because things are not working the way you want it to work. And most of you are just saying, my brother that is in top decision makers in IPOB, one of the APES group in IPOB, told me to go online and say this without you having a concrete information. That is how you guys yap nonsense. And City Boy said, yes, even if they said that we are destroying Biafra, yes, we are destroying it. We are doing it to better for Biafra. My dear, that is a very vital reason. Emmanuel tells us, that's a happy message, tell us the name of your representative in your state. You are going far. Even his local government chairman, he don't know. You don't know your local government chairman. And you have, you think that you have right to say some of the things that you guys are saying. My brother, they are not understanding what our PM is doing to achieve Biafra. They have tried, but they cannot understand it. These people are not even, they are not for mass Namorican. That's one annoying part of all this nonsense that we are hearing. They are not even for mass Namorican. Neither are they for Biafran freedom. Their motive from get-go is to use Biafran agitation to make their name popular, so that when they want to contest for any political position, that is more easy for them to create more awareness, because they have platform where people can listen and follow them. Or maybe somehow they will convince Masamagano, they will make Masamagano to understand that, Oga, you alone here, we are not with you. We have already discussed and said that we need to convert this IPOB to become a political party in Nigeria where we can, govern ourselves. And they dig out reasons why they want to do what they want to do, forgetting that somebody else have tried that and failed woefully, and that person have a better structure with what you have. Because one, you are coming from angle of separation. You want to separate, you want to disintegrate Nigeria. That one is a no, to hear from Yoruba and Northerners. So there's no way. I don't know where they come from. I don't understand their motive. And Jaguar Lion said, this discussion here is not necessary because you can only end up talking and arguing with Igbo haters. No, it is very, very necessary, my dear. Arguing with who? I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm here. Is it because I'm reading the comment? I have it. I have my target. I'm not arguing with anybody. If I can easily block them. Have you forgotten? Don't you know that I have access to block? I can block anybody or time you for 2 hours. So I will not even remove you, but you cannot comment anything while my program will continue. Now, let's go to this Hunter. Let's listen to Hunter. Hunter have something to say about the team. I'm not going to play because he always have a lengthy video.
Another confirmation. Another confirmation that his followers are contracted. His followers are idiots. His followers are not even Biafrans. It is a challenge that they cannot pick 11.
Now look at the people that are bringing you Biafra. Look at this guy, this tank liar. This guy now is one of the people that are bringing you Biafra, right? That his followers are contracted. His followers are not even Biafra. So you see how he because he have seen some white light-skinned boys in the team, and all of a sudden, people that are contributing fundraising are no longer Biafra. Biafran army in homeland are no more Biafra. So everybody is being contracted by who? Guess who? Government, Nigerian government. Okay, Nigerian government contract them, right? Okay. So who are you calling to go after those ones that are being contracted? You are calling the same Nigerian government to go after people that they themselves contract. Just like you now, you hire somebody to work for you. You paid somebody just for you to see the brain, because if you can reason properly, you don't know what God has done for you. Imagine you that are listening to me now, you hire somebody to help you to work in your farm or maybe in your company, or to help you, to solicit for something. You understand? And that person is working for you. Then somebody else started accusing that person that is working for you. Oh, you are working for him. You are working for him. Oh, I will call him to come and arrest you. I'm not coming to you. You are working for Nigerian government, and this person now is accusing you that you are working for Nigerian government. At the same time, the same person is calling Nigerian government to come and arrest you for working for working for them. Oh, yeah, I get if I like this. I still wonder, because any of them that you see that have the courage to argue on comment section, those ones are they're irredeemable. There's nothing you can say to redeem them. Those ones they are doomed for life. And some of them are claiming that they know everything. Just hear this one. The only just first comment that he made, my brain is already, agitating. Listen.
People from his morons, from his idiots.
And they have one thing in common, just like this one that called himself idiot here. They have one thing in common, that is to insult, abuse. Very, very fast to insult you. Very, very, very fast to abuse you. Just say that they are jobless. They are not doing anything. You are not seeing anything that they are doing. They will start calling you names. After that, after shouting that they vote on Ugwasa before, they are not telling you that it is not right to say that people should not go out and exercise their franchise. You need to give them chance to go and exercise their right to vote. You don't have right to stop people from voting in a democratic dispensation. That it is wrong. After shout, for you to see how they can change. Chameleons. Now, let's listen to him the more before we move, because I'm not going to play all this nonsense.
So, do they have physical followers? So, in physical followers, you cannot get 11 people from Igbo land or from Ejo, from Izong. You cannot get them.
Now, he is talking about having physical people. That simply means that you don't have physical members. That everybody talking about Biafran are just computer generated names and all that. That is not real. That you are talking to yourself. How can you say that you have people, but you don't provide 11 players? And look at the look at the people that they have provided in the past. Look at footballer here. This guy now is a footballer. From then, Europe na factory. Probably Tachalo ya hamburger. Look at this person. Some of them are they hold posts in IPOB, like they are probably assistant coordinator. They look, listen. People's father that travel to hustle in Europe, they just sew this jersey and give to them. You can see their leg. People that are in their 30s, close to 40s, okay? And you think that white people don't know what you are doing. Everything lie. Yet you want to separate yourself from Nigeria. What is the difference between what you do, this your organization and what Nigerian is offering you today? What is different? You cannot just jump from nonsense to another nonsense. You need to start telling yourself the truth. If you see yes, you stand on it. Don't need to keep on jumping from one place to another because you have, you don't want people to see your loophole. You want to cover everything at all cost. Na-ekwe ndị ha ji ndị gbara bọọlụ na nke a na Russia. And you see, the boot and everything they have, this one have, are just nylon. Nylon. But go and see what Biafran government is prepared for these children. If only the organization or the organizing, the way they organize everything, the organizer of the tournament and everything will tell you all you need to know. And for you to see how gullible they can be. One of them, I think this guy that I just flashed his face here, was saying that he said that there are people that in the bus stop, when they come out from the car or the bus, that they were black, but in the pitch the players are white. Can you imagine that? And some of them are French national team fan, or some of them are British national team fan, some of them are Spanish national team fan. Even Zinedine Zidane, that win World Best Player of the Year, that won World Cup for France, is from where? Algeria. Mbappe is from where? Cameroon, for his father. All these people, but as long as it has to do with people, somebody that they don't like, it becomes an issue. As a small children, like under 19, they can play to anything. That's the FIFA law. They can play to anyone until they become of age to choose the country that they will represent. That is how it works in football world. But you see, they all have something to say. All of them have something to say. Those things they want to say is what? Yapping nonsense. Claiming to know when they know nothing. Claiming to know when they know nothing. I just flashed this picture of Biafran national team, 1967 to 1970. That was the time they were, or those times that they are fighting Nigeria, and all of them are white. Even they are more mature than these young guys. And some of the people that is playing here for Biafrans are not even white. Some of them are Biafran children. So, but they prefer to do propaganda, to say all manner of nonsense. But PM is the one that have that kind of time. And here is, look at this one. In Nigeria, because some of them argue that how can a national team be playing a club side football team? Look at it here. The one that annoyed me so much is a woman, because of one Chonchega and Achologe. A woman like this woman here. This Okukwigbo here. Her own is annoying, so irritating. Okay? It's so irritating. People, women, normally, Igbo women are known for, known for making peace. They are peacemakers. They are known for keeping peace and to unify. But when you see a woman is getting problem, or even a church abasan, there's no hope. There's no hope. So my people, I would like to hear from you, because this thing is not something that we will keep on hearing from them, though you cannot stop them from yapping nonsense. Like some of them that joined me on this live broadcast. I know that I have many of you here. He forgot that so many of our Igbo brothers intermarried the whites, and we are no longer talking about color. They don't like somebody if they're not intermarried, The guy that slapped a boat driver that represent Aba North and South, representing him in the House of Reps, is so everything about him is white. You understand? He's white. But the people that don't have anything to offer, nothing whatsoever. The only thing that they can offer now is to threaten the people's life, leaking information so that they can send them to Chukwuka. That's what gives them joy, blood-sucking demons. Because you are speaking Igbo language, you think that makes you a good person? No. Some of them have the tendency and the character of Boko Haram. The same thing, some of them, not all. Once you say something, you have different opinion. What will be going in their mind, how to execute? How can I get contact of people to kill the person? How many are you going to kill? How many are you going to kill? And God is not going to allow you because Obama is not man.
Black people in the airport, white people in the field. No location for Biafrans to go and watch their match.
Do you understand? No location for Biafrans to go and watch their match, even though PM told you it's in Portugal. And since you want to go and watch the match, Finland convention that has been announced almost a year interval. Are you going to attend? Since you want where you are going to go to verify. Finland convention has been announced. You are in Europe. The one that they had last year, Biafra convention they had last year, they made an announcement. Now, what did you guys do? You connive with a mass Namano's wife and rush somewhere in Finland to protest against your brother, who did not stay your land. He did not take your wife. He did not kidnap you. Like some of them that came here just now. But he's a criminal, he's a scammer. Okay, what did he scam? You can't even mention one thing. Imagine that. Do people don't have conscience? Like, you don't question yourself. You don't ask yourself some questions. Like, you call somebody a criminal. Only one thing you can't mention that he stole from you, that he scammed you of that thing. One thing. No one will tell you now. If I tell you that you're a criminal, I must have something to back it up. Give us an account of this money that I paid. That you have to pay. You have to be a partaker of that money. You don't just sit in your house and start. How much do you people contribute to him? Okay, you want to be a judge or examiner or an external auditor. It doesn't work that way. You have to be a partaker. Where is your own contribution? Then you cannot ask questions. This is the reason why sometimes, to be honest, I've said this in the past. I'm going to say it again. Somehow, I feel like it is not better that PM just allow everybody. Yes, let us see how Fulani. By the time Fulani people buy, because God works in a mysterious way. There's no way they will buy without hitting some of your members or your family members. Then maybe you will regain your consciousness, because you guys don't understand what the plan of Fulani. That was what Masakan saw in the past. All this while that he was shouting, people should contribute money. Do you know when Masakan started calling for contribution of, even to beg people in Biafrans in US to donate $1 a month, $1, no matter $1, that's enough. That money will be enough to protect our land, not to chase cow. Not to chase cow away from our land, to protect. Do you know what that means? Cow is just another tactic to invade your land. Their initial tactics was to come to send food soldiers, not in a Nigerian soldier. I'm talking about food soldiers from Fulani, which the normal soldier may give them a chance, like T.Y. Dajima said, that they facilitate their movement. But Igbo man, Ndo Tunu, we require after this guy $1. Now I will almost 4 million people in the US. Now to this guy that means this guy he will cash out $4 million, and they crash that idea. Mazzacano keep on started pushing again. There was a problem that Mazzacano had where he was saying that if not because that he's doing what he's doing because not because he loves anybody in Igbo land, that we don't deserve it. That is just because of the assignment and that God gave to him. That's why he keep on pushing. But ordinarily, our attitude and what we believe on and our actions, that Igbo man don't deserve such sacrifice that he's making. Me looking at it, my dear, Mazakan is right. That's even me, I can't do it. I can't. Like what PM is doing now. If you keep on insulting me every now and then, I will just hands up. Then we'll not see how you and your political solution. Yes, because you people think that if you hide somewhere where you are living in your comfort zone in abroad, that somehow you are not going to remember your father's land anymore. Since you are too blind to see what is going on in Benue State and in North, do you think you are more radical than Northerners? But yet, Fulanis are dealing with them. Yoruba have media. They are the one that dominate media in Nigeria. But the media couldn't save them from Fulani invasion. So what is it that you think you have that is giving you this awamaya? No war or killings. We just want Nigerian to break up. Even if you are not an Igbo man, the division of Nigerian is best right now. Babangida is the biggest Boko Haram in Nigeria. But you are attacking people that are working to free themselves. So if you know, why are you not attacking PM? Why are you not? You think? Let me ask you, Tony. I believe you are a man because I don't even know if you're a man or woman. If you are going maybe in your business area, in your workplace, somebody come to you with a harmful object and he's calling you to fight. He want to fight you, and God have revealed to you that this person have a harmful object. It could be a gun or a knife or bottle, something like that, and you know that this person is holding a harmful object and he's waiting to fight you, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Are you going to continue that fight with empty hand or not? Are you going to fight him without looking for your own harmful object to hold, to approach him? Because it is very, very clear that even if you don't approach him, he's coming towards you. He's not relenting. He's coming. Whether you are running, he will keep on coming. So are you going to approach the person with empty hand? That is what you need to ask yourself before you criticize anything. Nobody drives joy in killing. And you should stop, seeing it as if people love shedding blood and killing. Nobody loves that. I hate it. And I believe that everybody do the same. But in a situation whereby, as a Christian, your priest or your pastor will disappear just like that. And it's not as if he disappeared without knowing, without a trace of what happened to him. You know what happened to him. You know the intention and the agenda of the people that buy him. And when you turn around or try to look around you, you find out that the people that buy or made the place to disappear happen to be those that are the hem of our affair, those that are leading you as a country. And every now and then, you keep on hearing some utterances that indicate that more of this kind of action is on the way. As a Yoruba man, you watched a video of Fulani people that went to church and pied people. That was 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And pied a lot of people in Oduduwa land. What happened? As Oduduwa man, you think that what happened to Kwara State is not going to happen to Lagos. What have you done differently to stop Kwara State being dominated by Fulani and Northerners? What have you done or what are you doing to make sure that thing will not replicate itself in Lagos State or your own? These are things you need to ask yourself. It's not as if nobody hates anybody. This is not about preach, because once you want to profile solution, they will start tagging it that you hate Igbo people. They're causing problem. You are causing problem. Causing problem on what? If Igbo people happen to do half, 1/4 of what they are doing in your land, do you think you yourself that's talking here, you'll be shouting and ready to fight? And you are doing that because you know that Igbos are not holding iron hand, that those ones are used. The only difference between your ranting on Igbo people as a funja is because you respect the iron hand from Fulani and undermine the softness of Igbo person. That is the only, you see, all these people from the Ukuri people, you are Igbo there, I'm not from Igbo. You see in Sima and all, they are doing that, even run a mockery. If Igbo people use iron hand like a Fulani, nobody will talk. You will talk with respect. Even some of these people that are saying that let in every sincerity, if PM, for example, decide now, maybe somebody decide now to act with a kind of ruthlessness, to be more radical, that if you talk bad, you disappear. If you, they'll attack you, which is very, very dark anarchy. They are painting it that is an anarchy. Anarchy is a situation whereby you can't talk, you can't do anything, everything will be destroyed. That which is very, very bad. So if and they are painting it as if that is what is going on now. No. My brothers and sisters, if that is what is happening, none of these people will talk because they'll be afraid to talk. That is the reason why no content creator, whether no matter how many bottles of beer that you consume, you'll be conscious. If you must be conscious whenever you want to talk about Fulani. Why? Because they're ruthless. If you talk, they know how to deal with you, and they are commanding respect by doing so. Only Biafrans are now confronting that, and you people that know that you can't do anything at one, crying on their behalf. Now let me go through some of the comments because Tony said, okay, no, okay, I've gone through. Happy Sunday, Kyrie Report News. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you. And last, Osta is here. Good morning, sir. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you guys. Ngozi is here. Ngozi Emmanuel. Good afternoon from this side. Thank you. Good afternoon to you, your time. Honestly, I miss Masnamekanos. His words are still echoing loud. Now, Masnamekano open our eyes. Masnamekano is his record is unbeatable, my dear. Tony said, look, excuse me. Look, my brother, I made that comment initially about Ekpa because I am living in same country as well as him. I just laugh and hope he is trusted. This time, Biafra should be proudly planned. Okay, you are living in Finland with him, and you are somehow inside of DOS because your comment, you're a bad person. I don't know where you stand, and you are just like, you are confusing, to be honest with you. I want to know. I like when a man speak like a man, that you hate killing, which I do. I don't like it. Violence, I don't support it. I cannot pray for violence, God forbid. But seeing what is going on in Benue State, imagine that I am a Benue man. I am from Benue, for example, and my mother, my sisters have been, in the hands of Fulani. They have used them the way they want, and government, my own government, allowed them to be in IDP camp without going to my father's house. That is what I want you to see. Just imagine that. And not ordinarily, people that are supposed to bring you back home, if there's any kind of displacement like that, should be government. But when government is the one, sending tractor to clear more bush, to build more tent house for refugees, without talking on how to tackle the people that are sending them out from their ancestral land. So you that are still in your ancestral land, you will fold hand and think that thing that is going on in Benue, we're not going to happen to you. That means you are deluded. You need to ask yourself a question. Exactly, it is only commoners that would be mocking Simon, who stepped out boldly to face a challenge no one runs without crawling and then walking. Someone is PM is not he's not just stand boldly just because he want to stand. He stand and he's doing something. He's pushing back. You understand? He's pushing back. If you ask me, if I am to advise Nigerian government or Fulani people, Africans need to preserve their life. You don't need to create war, to fight war, to kill, because you want to exercise your power. Religious issue, religion that they are fighting for, which is from Arabian country, and Christianity from West. These two religions, I'm a Christian. This religion should focus on any religion that is not going to preserve life. You don't need to embrace that, because you are paying with your brother's life. Whether Fulani, or whether Hausa, or whether Yoruba, or whether Igbo, every life must be preserved. And God have given us enough land in Africa. Not even like those people that are, their land, they're living in just minor, small land like that. But they're more coordinated. And every land is blessed in one thing or another. So if we are to separate, you separate peacefully. You don't need to fight for Britain, because all these claims and fighting and the agenda is for Britain. They know they prefer Muslims to take over as long as they still have access to the natural resources. And why must Africans accept that kind of thing? Why? So, when you see young people refuse to understand what is going on, like our own brothers in the US. I just add that one now. What did he steal from you? He can't even, he couldn't mention one thing. My brother, at least whatever jinx is holding Biafra back has been broken by this first counting. By this first counting, okay, we were winning or not. They said this, they're waiting, their eyes are open now to see how you are going to get the Biafra in December 2nd. And you see how they're so desperate to have something to talk down on PM. Even when PM stated it clearly that Biafran will have convention. Okay, outing, okay. You say outing, okay. Outing, yeah. First outing, yes. They know that Biafra will have convention 29th and declaration will follow up December 2nd. One of them claimed that you started by saying that you are declaring Biafra. Now you are not shifting it to convention because you are not informed. There was no time PM said something like that. Then another one said that they are waiting. Like Lizzie said that that day is sacrosanct, that you are going to wait, that Biafra is coming. PM said it is step by step movement. I know you will still have people going back and forward like that, but where I will have problem with the PM and Biafran government in exile is after all this nonsense. Okay, after everything, Biafra come and he said, my people, let us pardon everybody. Let us pardon. I'm not saying you should pardon anybody, but at least there's supposed to be, even if minor consequences that will last, even if it will be just 1 month. Let them deprive them something. You may not even imprison, you may not even put them in jail, but let there be something that will happen to them that will differentiate them from other people. Because the level of blackmail and nonsense that people are saying, because I know that eventually PM and Biafrans are going to win. That is I believe that's 100%. One, Nigerian government have facilitated the coming of Biafra so easy through the Buhari and Tinubu's activities currently. And everything that is going on is working in favor of common people. The souls and the life that are to West, that are going for this in Nigeria is too much and is uncalled for. So God that creates life, that gives life, we do everything to make sure that he preserves the life. That's one of the reasons why Biafra is going to, it will be, you know, a reality this time around. I do contribute during Masnamano kind of time, but during Masnamano kind of time of broadcast, okay. However, I stand by Simon Ekpa. Because you're a good student. Because if you follow Masnamano like you said, I don't expect anybody that follows Masnamano that follow Masnamano's broadcast to be jumping from pillar to pole, unless you join Masnamano just to you are in the department of conviction that are taking it upon themselves to convince Masnamano to drop the quest for Biafra and convert it to political party. That is the only people that can, you know, come out today and say, okay, we are no more this, we are now that. But anybody that followed what Pastor Khan was preaching, okay, there's no way you will not, after listening to PM, you will make your choice easier. Very, very easy. But that does not mean that some people that are listening to Pastor Khan have the knowledge. Some their brain is still rebooting. Their brain is not steady at all. It is off and on. Master Megana Samanekpa remain two pillar and 1,000 and one. I am 100% sure Biafra is good to go. I just told you, my brother. I don't even have a single doubt. The only thing I'm praying and asking God is to minimize this life of the people, because losing life is one of the reasons why I actually want Biafra to come. Because I know it's not about the hardship we are facing in Nigeria. To me, my own main reason why I'm supporting Biafra is to save the life of Christians in the north. Because also if you are being pursued from your house, at least you have your neighbor that can accept you. But when that thing that happening to you is already happening to your neighbor, my brothers and sisters, where will you go? That is the issue. It's not a joke. It has happened in many other countries in the past. So don't take it as if it's not gonna come. We have northern outside people that are Christian. So if they are being conquered and being destroyed, and in the southwest they are being conquered and being destroyed, where will you run to? When it's come to you now, where will you run to? These are things you need, that you have governor that is speaking today. In the north, where they have conquered, the governors are handicapped. The only thing they can do is to build IDB camp, which Fulani approved. Just to build IDB, governors don't even have right to push back when it's supposed to push back. These are things you need to start, keeping your eyes on it, because if you don't keep the records, the way the thing will take you unaware, you'll be shocked. And that's what I'm against. That's what I'm against. So if at all that somebody is sending you to go and talk about Pierre Simon Ekpa, go and kick against him, go and hate him, do this and do that, remember, before coming of Simon Ekpa, remember how your land used to be. Remember the checkpoint that you guys are crying about now was there, and you couldn't do anything. Remember, it's not under Simon Ekpa that they killed people in Nepal. It's not under Simon Ekpa that army invade Masnamano Kano's house. And not only that, before the invasion of Masnamano Kano, we saw videos of Nigerian army bringing armor tank close to Masnamano Kano's house, and they mount checkpoint there for some days before finally invading his home, where 28 young men, not women, 28 young men died. Do you know that in war, 28 people is being called battalion? Some people you understand? 28 people can be called battalion. You understand? According to one of my friend He's not a friend as a colleague, but this is a papa. One man in Imo State. He fought for Biafra. He fought in Biafran War, and he was the one telling me how he gave me kind of lecture about what happened in the war and all that. He told me that even sometimes in Biafran War, I don't know about other war like international war and rest of them. I don't know like Ukraine and rest of them. I don't know what they call battle, but he told me that during the Biafran Nigerian Civil War, that some 7 people it's good to go 7. 7 they'll put because you can't compare number of Nigerian army and the one Biafra had. But after everything, it's not about by number; it's about by system and if you are feeding well and you load your catapult very well, you have what it takes. So there's a lot of things to consider. What I'm trying to tell you is that 28 men that they acquired in Mazamano's house is enough to do magic also. They can do something. But they buy them without any revenge, nothing whatsoever. And their comrade is the one telling you that no, when they killed these people, there was no problem in our land. No problem. When Nigerian army, when they said they want to do Operation Python dance in Southeast, this is what I'm saying is not for you to hate army. I'm just telling you reason why you need to know that when PM says something or when they're doing what they're doing, try to connect the dots. Nothing happened for nothing. During that time, they asked one of the reasons they gave to the public. One of the reasons they gave out. They said that they were going to start is to do the Operation Fighter Dance is because of kidnappers. That there's a series of records of kidnappers in Eastern region. Funding Simon Ekpa and his boys are kidnapping. This is what army said then. It's not as if we don't have kidnappers then. We do have, but it's not a reason for army invasion, like to go out there and they ended up doing what they did. When James Waff from SARS in Okozo was picking youth, buying youth. Do you know how many? James Waff is not a Fulani, but he was working on that Nigerian security force. And they connived to buy youths. The container that was carrying human organs from Africa to China was later traced that it's come from Southeast. These are things that you need to understand. These people have the access to what I'm saying now. They know they have been told about it, but they now wave everything aside and start preaching that Anibo was paradise. Some neighbor from nowhere felt that he cannot stand peaceful environment, and federal government paid him money to destroy Igbo land. When they said Tinubu paid him, was to create hatred in the minds of our people, because our people was keen in to vote for P2B. So anybody that stands against P2B, they will tag you as an enemy. They rushed and used that to do propaganda. When the propaganda did not achieve much, they are no more using Tinubu. It is now government. I hope you are following what I'm saying. They started by telling that Tinubu paid him. Reason is to make our people to hate PM. Oh, you are the one that's stopping P2B, which was when Lizzie, the same Lizzie, made a video and also attacked PM, just like she have done in this recent time. Those things is not hidden, and people have the record of all those things one by one. So, my people, we can go on and on. I just want to spend some time with us this morning. So, tell me what you think about all we have discussed so far. We may come back again later in the evening, on the night. So, subscribe and turn your bell notification on so that whenever we come back, you will have notification. You'll be notified that we are live. Very, very important. And you can comment and tell us what you think about what we have discussed. And if you have different opinion, we welcome that also. God bless you so much, and please take good care of yourself. See you again. Bye-bye for now. Happy Sunday to you all.